Hey there, and welcome back to Spicy Stories. The place where animals talk, dreams get weird, and every story ends with a laugh. Paw Prints Fire. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing gang of animal adventurers from all around the world. Globe showing Europe, Africa. Now grab a snack, get comfy, because today's story, it's about to get wild. The jungle awakens. In the heart of the mango mist jungle, as the sun peeked over the treetops and birds harmonized their early morning gossip, a particularly mischievous monkey named Mocha stirred from his hammock of vines. He wasn't like the other monkeys who swung for fun or napped for hours. Mocha was curious about the strange, square-shaped world just beyond the trees. While the jungle friends played games, Mocha would sit high in the canopy with binoculars fashioned out of bamboo, peering at the nearby human town of Beanburg. He was especially fascinated by one place. The café with clouds of steam puffing out, strange brown drinks, and a glowing green sign that read, Jungle Brew Café. The obsession begins. Mocha became obsessed. He'd mimic humans holding mugs, pretend to froth milk using coconuts, and even made a cardboard cash register with jungle leaves as money. His best friends, a parrot named Latte and a sloth named Chai, were supportive but confused. Why on earth would you want to work there? Chai mumbled between yawns. They drink bean water and scream into machines. But Mocha was determined. He didn't just want to sneak in, he wanted to be hired. He believed he could become the first monkey barista in the world. And if humans loved coffee so much, surely they'd love a monkey who made it with extra flair. Monkey in the city. Late one night, with nothing but a backpack full of bananas and a pair of aviator sunglasses he stole from a tourist, Mocha made his move. He tiptoed past snoring jaguars, swung over the fence, and scampered through town until he reached Jungle Brew Café. The automatic doors whooshed open and he slipped inside. The scent. Rich, nutty, magical. He was in heaven. It was 4 a.m., and the sleepy-eyed janitor was mopping the floor when Mocha leapt behind the counter, imitated the workers he'd seen for weeks, and started pressing buttons on the espresso machine like a mad scientist. The chaos begins. By the time the real baristas arrived, Mocha had brewed 16 espressos, blended a smoothie that exploded, and was covered in cinnamon dust. Customers began arriving and were stunned. Wow, this place has a monkey-themed barista, said a teen with a phone. No way that's real, said another. But it was real. Mocha twirled cups in the air, poured milk with ballet-like precision, and even created foam art that looked like jungle leaves. The cafe exploded on social media. Videos of Mocha the Monkey Barista flooded TikTok and Instagram. By noon, the cafe had a queue wrapping around the block. Monkey business booms. The owner, a cranky but coffee-loving woman named Ms. Periwinkle, was baffled. He doesn't have a resume. He's a monkey, she barked. But after one day of record-breaking sales, she sighed and added him to the schedule. Pay him in bananas, I guess. The cafe changed its theme to match. Banana muffins became a hit. New drinks included monkey macchiato, swingin' espresso, and chimchino. Mocha wore a little green apron and a headset that didn't work but made him feel important. Latte the parrot became the announcer, order for Sally, and Chai the sloth managed the tip jar, very, very slowly. The rival cafe strikes. Just as things were going bananas, pun intended, trouble arrived. A sleek, silver food truck called Bourbon Grind parked across the street. It was owned by a posh, evil poodle named Bartholomew. He wore a bow tie, hated animals that weren't dogs, and sneered at Mocha's antics. Coffee is an art, not a circus, he barked. But deep inside, he was jealous. Jungle Brew Café was now the hottest spot in town. So he came up with a plan to sabotage it. Late one night, he sent raccoon spies to mess with the equipment and swap the espresso beans with decaf. Mocha's mistake. The next day, Mocha arrived energized, but something was off. The drinks weren't giving people their usual buzz. Customers were yawning. "Is this weak?" one asked. Another groaned, "I'm switching to urban grind." Mocha panicked. He checked the machines, tasted the beans, and spit them out dramatically into the air like a movie scene. "Decaf sabotage," he screamed, startling a cat customer into dropping her croissant. Mocha realized someone was trying to destroy the café. But who? With the help of Latte's aerial surveillance, he flew over the rival truck and spotted the raccoons. They confirmed Bartholomew was behind it. Operation Caffeine Comeback. Mocha launched Operation Caffeine Comeback. First, he gathered his jungle crew, an army of lemurs, a tech-savvy owl named Bite, and even a musical chameleon for background score. Bite hacked into the town speaker system and Mocha hosted a dramatic, slow-motion coffee challenge, Jungle Brew vs Urban Grind, a barista battle royale. The whole town showed up. The judges were a turtle food critic, a hyperactive squirrel influencer, and a sleepy panda from the spa next door. Mocha performed with flair. He ground beans while breakdancing, used marshmallows as latte art, and added banana syrup hearts to every cup. The redemption roast. Bartholomew tried to compete, but his robotic milk frother exploded, and one of his raccoon assistants fell into a tub of whipped cream. When the judges tasted both drinks, the choice was clear: Mocha's special roast, which included jungle spices and a dash of mango zest, won hearts. Even Bartholomew had to admit, that was divine. The crowd chanted, "Mocha! Mocha!" The mayor, a bulldog in a blazer, declared it official Jungle Coffee Day, and gave Mocha a key to the city, which he accidentally swallowed, but that's another story. Bartholomew apologized and was hired as a dishwasher at Jungle Brew. A monkey with a mission. Months passed. Mocha's cafe was more popular than ever. Tourists flew in from all over to be served by a dancing monkey who could write your name in foam. Mocha used his fame not just for fun but for good. He opened a fund to support jungle animal schools, built a swing park for orphaned orangutans, and even taught sloths how to make cold brew. And every morning, he started the day by writing 3 words in foam on the first customer's coffee. Believe in fun. Light bulb moral of the story. No dream is too wild, no job too weird, and no monkey too small to change the world. Sometimes, it just takes a leap, and maybe a little banana foam, to discover who you're meant to be.